is YouTube? So we are on trip number 6. This trip was booked for 5 days, $60 a day. They were limited to 200 miles per day, so that's 1,000 in total. They got the 10% 3-day discount, which came out to $30. So this tour renter actually did go over their distance limit. I think they went over by 161 miles. So that excessive distance reimbursement came out to $43.47. Hey, you can go over all you want. I get paid for it. Like, in my opinion, those like excessive distance, the other extras, the unlimited miles and stuff like that people pay for, in my opinion, that's where the real TURO money comes from, those extras. So like I say in one video that I have on my channel, is like, I don't care if you go over the distance. I don't care if you want to pay for unlimited mileage. I don't care if you want to smoke in the car and leave that smoke and leave, evidence in the vehicle. That's just going to bring more money towards me. So I don't care. Trip total came out to $313.47. TURO fees, y'all know, $78.37, and my earnings was $235.10. So I actually got more than what I was supposed to. I think the original was like $202, I think it was. So I actually got $235 for this because of the excessive distance, which, like I say, I don't mind at all. Love that. But she brought the car back in pretty good condition. Yeah, she brought the car back in pretty good condition as well. I would definitely rent to her again. And that's pretty much it for this trip. Like I say, if you like the transparency that I have on my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out, YouTube. What it is, YouTube, it is your boy Trevo here, and we are back with trip number 7. So this guy rented out the car for 4 days at $58.25 a day. He was limited to 200 miles per day, 800 miles in total. He got the 3-day discount, which was 10%, so that's $23.30. He had a delivery fee because I delivered to the airport, which was $35. It's actually more than that now. I think it's at $50. He also had additional usage. I think he overslept because, for one, his return was at 3 a.m. So yes, I had to get up and drive 30 minutes to the airport at 3 a.m. in the morning. And he was late. So that turned out, as you can see, to be $29.12 for me, which, like I said, I love those extras like that. That's where the real money comes in. He also didn't bring the car back full. So I got gas reimbursement, $20.13, plus the convenience fee that TURO gives us, which is $10. So that's $30 extra right there. Trip total came out to $303.95. TURO got to get their fees. And my earnings was $240.74. I think the original, it was like $188. This trip I was only going to earn like $188. Ended up getting $240 because he brought the car back late and he didn't bring it back on full. Now, I do have extras on my account to where you can pay for unlimited mileage and you can pay for the fuel reimbursement thing, to where you don't have to bring the car back on full. So he didn't have that, and that's why I got gas reimbursed. I got reimbursed for gas. So, but he was a great renter. Brought the car back in great condition. He didn't drive it much either. Like, I think he did like 300 miles. I think he was down here visiting Jack's for a little bit, and then he ended up flying back to wherever he was from. But great renter, he says he takes trips down to Florida all the time because he has friends and family here. So I'm pretty sure he'll be back to rent with me soon. Hopefully I'll have more cars by then. but shout out to him. He was a great renter. So if you like transparency like this on the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. YouTube, I'm out. YouTube, so I am back with my 8th completed trip. They were distance limited to 200 miles per day, 400 miles total. They only booked the car for 2 days on $55 a day. Those are both weekdays, so trip price came out to about $110. Trip total, $110. TURO fees, $27.50. So my earnings was only $82.50, which is, it's not bad. You know, like I say, I will accept any trips 2 days or less. 2 days or more. Like, now my next trip is a 1-day trip, and I don't really like 1-day trips. 2-day trips kind of mess you up too, because it kind of throws people off from booking, you know, unless it's a weekday. Most people ain't booking on weekdays for real. But she brought the car back in great condition. She was, I think, like 21 miles off from going over her limit. So I wish that would have happened. That would have been 28 cents for every mile over the total included for the trip. So I wish that would have happened, but it didn't, which is fine. You know, didn't run the car into the ground. Perfect. Brought the car back in great condition. That's pretty much it for this trip. You know, if you like to see more transparency like this on my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. YouTube, I'm out. What it is, YouTube, so we are on trip number 9, and pretty much this person only booked the car for 1 day, and I actually knew this dude. You know, I went to high school with him, played football with him, so I knew him. I knew he was going to take care of the car. He actually got the unlimited miles, and he got the non-refundable discount because he booked kind of late or whatever. And he got the unlimited mileage for $15 a day. I've increased that because I was like, unlimited miles for 1 day? And I'm talking, he put some miles on this car because he flew in from Texas to go and get his CDL. That place was like 5 hours away. So he put some miles on this thing in 1 day, which is fine. You know, he paid for it. It's definitely more now. But, you know, trip total came out to $61.75. TURO got their little fees, so my earnings was only $48.56 for that day. Hey, a booking is a booking. I will take anything. I actually took it off to where I can book, where people can book for only 1 day. It's 2 days or more from now on. So, but shout out to him. You know, he wanted to support me, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I've known him since high school, and I graduated in 2013, so that was a long time ago. Shout out to him, and that's pretty much it. So if you would like to see more transparency like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, I'm out. What it is, YouTube, it's your boy Trebo here, man, and we are on trip number 10. This trip just completed on Saturday, May 17th. It was a 7-day trip. So he got the 1-day discount, as you can see. It was $401 a day, $57.29 a day. As you can see, there's no delivery fee, but I did deliver the car. I did make a mistake on this one. So there's a tab on location and delivery that basically says if they book the trip for this amount of days or longer, they get free delivery. I accidentally had that set at 5 days or longer. So he got free delivery, and I had to deliver this car, I think like 26 miles or something like that. So he got lucky. The car at this price definitely would have been higher. I would probably say about $270, $280. Which is fine, but trip total came out to $340.85. TURO fees, you know TURO got to get their fees, y'all. And I earned $255.64. Like I said, man, that's a mistake on my part. It definitely won't happen again. I've turned that completely off. You do not get free delivery on any amount of days. People don't understand, and y'all, you got to understand that you have to drive a certain distance to deliver that car. So you have to put your gas into the car and deliver it to wherever it is. It could be 25 miles is the max custom location, but I also have a delivery to Jacksonville Airport. So that, and then I have to get somebody to go with me. You know, that's their gas. And when I pick the car back up, got to get somebody to go with me again. So that's, you know, it's a lot of, it's kind of an inconvenience. That's why you charge a delivery fee. So that's on me though. That won't happen again. But that's pretty much it. $255 earned for this trip. Hey, I love the longer trips. It's passive income, in my opinion. Like, I don't have to wash the car for a whole week. I don't have to look at the car for a whole week. That's fine by me. As long as you bring it back in one piece, I am good. I love that. And he did. He brought it back. I picked it up one piece. He barely even drove it. Probably like 400 miles within those 7 days. So, I don't know. But if you like content like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out, YouTube.